Yeah, I gotta lower this for a second. I don't want it to sound, but yeah, you still, you still not being bullish on Casper, aren't you? Well, I don't think San Francisco Bridge is gonna be big enough for you. But anyways, before you do anything else, don't forget to drop me that like button. Okay, a subscription will be very, very nice, guys. Very nice. I mean, I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, and yet, because I'm not talking about nonsense here, it is becoming a very difficult thing to do. But hey, I will do my part. When it comes, it comes. Okay, and don't forget to drop something nice for the community, not just for me. If you don't have anything nice to say, drop me an emoji. All right. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, I would stop. I would stop laughing about it every time I think of it. Okay, I won't stop laughing because yeah, it is crazy, very crazy to see people jumping bridges over something that I try to prevent you guys. I mean, not just you guys, a bunch of people from doing. But hey, it is them, right? It is them. There's nothing you can say or do that will change people's mind. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, right after that, we look at prices in details. And once we're done with that, we will check on positions. Those of you who are busy scalping the market, the question is still the same. Are we buying Lambos yet? Anyways, oh man, it's funny, it's funny to me. And one thing I like to do is like, well, maybe a few people saw my vision when I got into Casper, and that's why they are so bullish on it. Maybe people did not. But the funny thing is, when you start to see even Bitcoin maxes describe something, you start to see that these guys, they are just talking about Casper. They're talking about it. It is funny. It is just, you look at it and you start to think, what the hell? There is an interview that I couldn't find it on his own self, but thanks to your crypto crew, I am going to steal a part of your video so that I will show you to my community too, and you guys will understand, because it is just like deja vu. Understand? It is just like deja vu. People will look at it and nobody cares right now. Why? Because it's not printing green candles. No, it's not printing green Casper is not printing candles right now. You forget something. It's not the time for candles, like I said here. Okay? Um, how do I put it? Like I said here, it is time that you pack your bags, because if you try to chase those green candles right now, my friend, you will lose. Trust me, you will lose. It is tempting. It is so tempting that you want to do something, but I've been there. I've done that. Trust me, I have. I remember myself back in after 2017, I was doing the same, chasing green candles. Like I said, it is something that actually led me into different rabbit holes. Some of them I was able to crawl out, some of them I wasn't able to. But it is, after some time, they usually say experience is the best teacher. And I'm trying to tell you, right now is not the time like a bunch of people are telling you. It is not. And those of you trying to get into Bitcoin, you are doing nothing but wasting your time, because Bitcoin, okay, has hit the level of that normal people, okay, like you and I, if you did not get into Bitcoin at less than 10 grand, you putting money into there right now is a waste of time. Seriously, it's a waste of time. Because again, big money is going to manipulate it. They're going to drop it as low as possible. They know, yeah, people saw that it went to $125,000 last time, right? They're going to rush in there again, expecting it to probably go 3 times in price. Because I'm telling you, mark my words, very soon you're going to start hearing Bitcoin to $1 million again. You again, I remember last year when I was somebody was saying Ethereum. Oh, you hear that this guy say Ethereum to $20,000? And I say, yeah, we shall see. And by the way, I won that bet because hey, the guy sent me $500. We bet $500 on that, and yeah, you will start to see it because now you look at Ethereum price and everybody and their grandmama, yeah, he's doing this and that. You forgot. Okay, just like you are judging Casper, you are forgetting that Ethereum went from almost 5 grand to where we are right now. And that is not even the bottom. It's not, because trust me, it is something I am praying so hard to see. When Casper gets all its ecosystem up and running, I want to see Ethereum. Seriously, I do. So, those of you, it is coming. It is getting there because the world is changing. The world is getting, people want instant. If I send you $1, I want that dollar in your wallet right now. Shit, if you was owing me $1 and you send it to me, I do not want to keep checking my watch for every minute to see if it is there. Now, I want it right there. And that is something, guys, it is that something that Casper is bringing to the table. Because you have agents, for example, AI agents that are becoming the new norm right now. At first, you can look at the trajectory. At first, it was the meme coins, then the frog coins, then the dog coins, then the Inus, the Inu showed up, and before you know it, the virtuals they showed up. Now AI is the thing. If you are following the trend, you will understand something. Humanity is looking for a solution for something, right? There is a problem, but what is the solution to that problem? That's what we're looking for. As a matter of fact, that's why you understand that Bitcoin was created. But unfortunately, Bitcoin did not live up to the name. And because there is a lot of people who put so much money into it, they are trying to flip the narrative. And each time they flip that narrative, it fails even more. Where did we start? Peer-to-peer money. Did it achieve that? Nope. Look at Casper. Peer-to-peer money. Did it achieve it? Yes, because I can send you. I don't need the bank. I don't need it. The only thing is that adoption is not happening yet. Only a little bit. Little people are accepting Casper as a part of payment right now, because Bitcoin, you cannot accept it as payment. It's too expensive. If I want to buy something that is worth $1 with Bitcoin, I would probably end up paying $5. Casper, on the other side, is a different type of animal. If you accept Casper's money as payment and something costs $1, it will end up costing $1 and some what? 0.005 cents. That's exactly what Bitcoin should have done, but it didn't. Next thing you hear them talking about store of value. Really? Why? I asked that question so many times. So many Bitcoin maxis, I asked them so many times. Can somebody please explain to me why is Bitcoin considered a store of value? Why? Because last time we checked, and I checked, stones get thrown between our good friend Zelensky's and Putin's shoes. This one threw a stone, the other one threw a boulder, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Gold went up. Bitcoin nosedived. Do you understand? Nosedived. As if that was like, oh yeah, maybe people don't know. Second stones got thrown. What happened? The same. Until our good friend, Uncle Trumpicius Magicius, threw the biggest stones over at Iran. Well, he hasn't thrown the biggest stones yet, but they started throwing them. Iranians, blah blah blah, right? And those of you who don't even remember, before that, we had our good uncle over there, seizing species, trying to throw stuff at Taiwan, right? What happened? Gold went up. Bitcoin nosedived, right? Most recent one, Japanese trade, the carryover trade, right? What happened? Gold went up. Bitcoin nosedived. If you can't see a pattern right there, something is wrong with you, right? Something is seriously wrong with you. But hey, people gonna chase green candles regardless, right? So you need to be able to play that game the way they are playing it. That's what you need to do. Like, first of all, I usually tell you guys, I enter legendary trades. That's how I made muscle money with Bitcoin. The first one that I hold on my vault, yeah, that was my lucky entry. I don't think that luck can repeat itself twice. I don't think. But hey, I was one of the lucky fews. Right now, the only way you have to make money with Bitcoin is playing their game to them, which is read the market. Once the market is as low as possible with the indicators and everything else shining, you put in your trade. You don't have to put $10,000. You don't have to. When I don't know how much you're trading with, but when I enter my legendary trades, I usually put 2 grand. I put 2 or 3 grand and then I scale it up. Let it ride for the entire year or two. Before you know it, you turn 2 grand into what? 150K. That's what I do. But you need to know how to play the game, because that store of value they sold you is all bullshit. But as long as people still believe it, the hype is there, guess what? They're going to try to pump it. And another thing you have to understand, those paper Bitcoins, those ETFs, that is the only way they have to manipulate the price right now, because whether you believe it or not, there's still people in this world that still think Bitcoin is going to $1 million and they're going to put their money in it, right? So, to me, store of value, bullshit. Is all I can tell you right now. It's not happening. Therefore, Kaspa side, store of value, nope, it ain't store of value. Kaspa is peer-to-peer money. But as the narrative shift with Bitcoin, I can even tell you right now, when Kaspa starts to hit that 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 4, 5, 6, you are going to hear somebody call Kaspa store of value. You will. So you see stuff like that. Right now is the time you have to make that move, because by the time they introduce the paper Kasper, the store of value Kaspers, everything else you can see out there, you, my friend, you need to have that big bag packed. Because by then, anybody who is busy laughing at me right now when I tell you Kaspa is a $10 coin, $10 will become the new 1 cent. And by the time they start pushing these ETFs, all this stuff going, you're going to see $100 Kaspa, $200-300 Kaspa. And by the time that happens, it will be very, very late. And I will tell you exactly like I'm saying now on Bitcoin. If you did not get into Kaspa at 3 cents, please stay the heck away from it, or else you will lose your money. Because by then, Kaspa will be sitting at $100 or 2 or even 300. Understand? But if you get into it right now, you accumulate. I don't know about you. I am trying to get 5 million Kaspas. Imagine by the time you hit those prices, I am a monkey's uncle. It's that simple, right? So Bitcoin, store of value, Kaspa, I can tell you I don't believe it is. I believe it is peer-to-peer money, because big money, okay, if you want to make a lot of money, don't go chasing big money. Chase micro, small transactions. Chase that. And that's what we're hating, right? The virtuals, the meme coins, all is leading to one thing. AI is going to be the thing. People going to have, hey, I want to Instead of me sit there, I will to remember to go grocery shopping, for example, I will have my AI agent to hook up with my grocery store, probably Walmart, order the food I want to be cooking, pay for it on blockchain, and then before you even know it, Walmart or whatever store that I want to will be delivering that food in the house. And those transactions, my friends, they are not going to happen on the dying one. Too slow, too expensive. They are not going to happen on Crashilandia. It's crashing. Or the Hackylandia, who knows? The truth is coming out now. The last money that the Crashilandia lost, it was not a code failure. It was something that was orchestrated. They hacked them because their fucking transactions were too slow. It's happening. So yeah, not a store of value. No, Kaspa is peer-to-peer money. And by the time the world begin to evolve into that, okay, everybody and their grandmama is going to be late to the party. You want to be sitting on your bag. That is how generational wealth is done. That's how generational wealth changes from one person to another. If you are able to see that train before anybody else does. And I keep saying it here, right? So you look at it and you listen to people talk. You listen to those of them that claim to be Bitcoin maxis. They are even telling you themselves, Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. Like I said at the beginning, I was my friend Crypto Crew. I'm going to steal this part of your video so that maybe the way I'm saying this is not making sense. But I want you guys to please listen to Michael Saylor, the biggest Bitcoin bull ever, right? Let's listen what he has to say. And you tell me, even though at the end he says Bitcoin, but you tell me if Bitcoin actually checks all those points. And you tell me what coin do you think checks the points that he just mentioned. They are telling you Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. Okay, well, let's watch it right quick. Okay, let's see. YouTube here.
We huddle your Kaspa. And 3 AI agents and the X402, which this is where I get spicy, Crypto Crew. AI agents which need instant, cheap, and final settlements for thousands of micro payments per minute. With Kaspa's block deck and upcoming upgrades, it makes for the perfect world clock for agent transactions. IGRA is already building agent native infrastructure. The X402 works beautifully on high throughput chains, and Kaspa was literally built for this kind of volume. Kaspa isn't trying to be a quote-unquote world computer. It's becoming the settlement layer the entire agent economy can run on, while the L2s handle the complex stuff. This is the Kaspa dark horse setup almost nobody is talking about yet. People are staring at the price thinking Kas is not pumping. Meanwhile, the real work is happening under the hood. The next wave in crypto isn't about hype narratives or meme coins. It's about infrastructure that actually works at scale for stable coins, tokenization, and AI agents. Kaspa has the tech, the upgrades, and the timing.
They're going to want to move money at the speed of light, and they're going to want to engage in commerce at the speed of light. They'll want to move a million times faster than any kind of analog or human limited system would move. And so if you want all of these digital systems to reach their full potential, you need a digital network, digital capital, digital currency, digital authentication, digital networks. You need to do it natively in cyberspace. You can't have something which is not a native cyber asset that's a bearer instrument with final settlement. And so Bitcoin offers final settlement as opposed to conditional settlement. So the difference between final settlement is the difference between an energy-rich environment in cyberspace or just the shadows or silhouettes of energy. If you want to do something that's real and substantial, you're going to need to move digital capital, digital property, digital currency. It doesn't rely on a custodian in the real world for final settlement.
Crypto Crew.
What did he just describe? Instant payments, right? Is Bitcoin instant? Is Bitcoin even able to tokenize anything? I'm telling you, anything, everything is just talked about. Can Bitcoin even, can Bitcoin achieve it? See, they are busy telling you Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. They're telling you. And yet people are over there just looking at, I don't know, I don't have even the slightest clue of what these guys are doing. I don't. All I know is that I'm looking at everything written on the wall, and then it leads me to one thing. Casper is where the money is. Utility coins. Did you see everything? Your crypto crew, even Michael Sello, everything is just talked about is all about utility, right? Settlement payments, okay? Tokenizing, okay? Everything is just talked about. Go back and watch and listen to it again. None of that is describing Bitcoin. Just look at it. If he says one thing, ask yourself, can Bitcoin do that thing? Instant what? Final settlements. Can Bitcoin do it? See, they are telling you, and only a few people will really read in between the lines. Yeah, he has to add Bitcoin into it because he wants to make people believe him, and only a bunch of fools, 99.9%, they will be running into Bitcoin, and tomorrow they will drop. They will do the mic drop on you. You end up holding the hot potato. Guys, generational wealth is not on Bitcoin. I stand by it and I'll keep standing by it. That's why I said earlier, you want to make money? Play their game with them while you buy the real asset and hold it. Because sooner than later, they will come out and tell you, okay, Casper is the real deal. They will. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Although you guys already know the drill. You guys already know the drill. So if we go and look at crypto bubbles, let's see. Yeah. You look at the daily. Yeah. You see, I try to tell you, right? It is. Yeah, it's up to you. But let's see. First of all, King Kaspa, KAS, what do we have going on here? For the past hour, laying down flat, 0.7% down on the day, 3.1% down on the week, 6.2 up on the month, and 46.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $847.51 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.73 million. Now we go to the next one, okay? Our good friend QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We do have here 0.1% down the last hour, 3.4% down on the day, 2.5% up on the week, 14.8% up on the month, and 9% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.07 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $11.66 million. Now we look at our good friend high risk, what do you call it? High risk, high reward. Okay, all of you already know Cubic. Let's see how we go. Cubic and is telling us here 1.1% up in the last hour. Okay, 3.3% down on the day, 11.4% down on the week, 65.1% up on the month, and 2.7% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $119.73 million and the 24 hours volume traded at $2.34 million. Now we look at Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmy, JAS, we do have there, laying flat in the last hour, 2.3% down on the day, 1.4% down on the week, 3.5% down on the month, and 44.1% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $256.40 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $8.06 million. Now we go look at Jonathan's pet Toro, which he calls Bitcoin. And I call the orange guy. We do have here 0.2% up the last hour, 0.6% down on the day, 1.4% up on the week, 2.5% up on the month, and 12.8% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.38 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $44.77 billion. But anyways, now let's go right quick look at prices in details, and that will put us with our good friend TradingView. There you go, right? Those of you saying dollar is going down, the entire market doing the opposite, somersaulting on the bridges, and we do have Dixie looking good. I try to tell you, right? Oh well. La la. A lot of people will find out that they're in a very bad way. Now, first of all, looking at King Kaspa, remember what I was telling you yesterday, right? I told you it is not time yet because I don't when I trade, okay, I see it every time, and people always go over there. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, the Fibonacci retracement, ABC, Grandma and Uncle T are going to Walmart, and all that stuff they're going to tell you. But my friends, when I trade, I don't do all that. Simple things. Very simple. And you can compare it, right? Look at my chart and you tell me, was I right or was I wrong? You tell me. It is that simple, right? I told you. You have to be looking at these simple indicators, okay? For example, you do have, first of all, the the moving average going down. Ribbon is not, it was yesterday when this red green thing was going, and I was telling you it's not, it doesn't look bullish, right? Ribbon bearish. You look at MACD, I told you, right? Looking bearish. So when you start to look at these kind of things, you have one, you have two, you have three. If you have to look at RSI, that will be number 4. It is bearish. Do not jump in yet. Buy on spot, right? Anyways, now if you go look at it on the 4 hours, what do you have? The same thing, just like I was telling you yesterday, right? You can look at the indicator. Moving average down 1, ribbon down 2, and you look at then a big sell price right there. 3, MACD, the same thing. 4. So it's not time yet. You have to look at these indicators and then you pay attention to the entire macroeconomy. It's not time yet. You look at it on the daily. Let's see if there is any changes. The same thing. Nothing changed. You look, the same thing, right? Nothing changed. So I don't understand why people are being bullish. But anyway, that is up to you. That's why when I look at it, I tell you guys, if you look, first of all, anything under 10 cents is nothing but noise. But yeah, because it can climb and can come back again. That's when people do leverage trading, people do daily swing trades and all that stuff. It's nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 15 cents, because by the time we hit 15 cents, everybody and their grandmama will start anticipating that, hey, it's repeating what happened last run, and you will see. Then 18 cents, before you know it, all-time high, and then Kaspa will be in price discovery. It will happen. It's very close. We're about to see it. But anyways, let's go on to the next one, which is our good friend QNT, okay? The banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate just because they don't understand it. Well, the same thing. You remember yesterday? I was telling you, no, it ain't time. I was telling you, listen, even this price action was going up. Pay attention to the candles. The candles tell you a lot of things. Those wicks you see try to go up and comes down, down, down. I told you. Now you see it is playing exactly like I told you. Look at MACD. There is a big fat sell sign right there. And again, we are breaking below the moving average. Yeah, I told you it will happen, right? If you go on to the next one, 4 hourly, there is, let's see, basically nothing, because now on the 4 hourly we are forming that double top, which is the opposite of a W. Normally, yeah, you need to calculate the distance between this, okay, and this, and that will probably put you somewhere around there. Like I said, I told you this a couple of days ago. Quant is going back to the 60 or 62 $62. That's where it is going. But people don't want to believe it. Everybody want to tell you different. Or even though every sign is showing bearish. Even look at that. That's a big sell signal on the 4 hourly. Things are happening. If you're scalping the market, yeah, you'll be making money. If you're not, just buy on spot. Don't do big leverage trading. You look at it on the daily, you see exactly like I told you yesterday. Okay, everybody on my channel knows price always get attracted to moving average, but yeah, you make your money, you gotta watch. MACD is bearish, moving average is going downwards. Do not be fooled by the ribbon, because it's not strong enough. Look at RSI, it's bearish. So if you're using like 3 or 4 indicators to trade, okay, that is something I always tell everybody. You want to trade not just based on just how do you say it? Not based on just one indicator. You want to use at least 4 or 5, and when you do that, 3 out of 5 have to match. Seriously, 3 out of 5 has to match. If you want to make 5 out of 5, you're gonna lose. You're not going to be able to enter. For me, it's simple. I've seen it to you. I've shown it to you. Moving ribbon, moving average. You do have MACD. You do have RSI, and then the most important of all of it, people's sentiments, aka macroeconomy. Okay, if you want to add one more, it will be Bollinger Bands. Like I said, that's exactly how I trade. Not Fibonacci's, not ABC's, no my grandma on a tricycle or nothing. Not like that. So it is up to you. But anyways, guys, now I don't have positions open like you guys already know. But for those of you trading, wants to experience or want to try trading, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, Wix. You want to try those? The links are there. Sign up, follow them. I mean, like, use those links and meet the deposit requirements. Once you do, they're going to give you free money. You get the free money, take your money out and put it back wherever that you took it from. Now, out of the free money that you get, take $20 out. Practice. Open trade, close trade, add these, or do that, stop loss, trailing stop loss, all that kind of stuff. Practice. If you're able to turn $20 into 40, 40 into 60, 60 into 100, and so on and so forth, my friend, then you are ready. You can use a little bit more bigger money. But if you cannot do that, please stay away from it. Keep on practicing, or else you will become, okay, the king of Wreck City, or how do you say, Wreck Kingdom. That's what you will become. Also, down below there I do have the link to Acorn. Acorn is a platform I'm using to teach my son how to trade ETFs and stock market. Okay, you can also do the same. Follow the link and they are going to give you $5. It's not enough, but it is a good way to start your investment journey. And another thing, full disclaimer, if you follow those links, let's say we get 5 or 6 people sign up, the channel will get a price. That price, I will split it into 2. Half of it I will keep, and the other half I will raffle. Okay, we choose. I will ask the community, do you want 1 lucky winner, or do you want it to split into 4 lucky winners? And it will be up to you, whatever you want us to do. But anyways, now since I don't have positions, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my son's Acorns. Okay, since today is Monday, let's see how he's doing on that. Let's see, Acorn, and we do have this, and we're gonna see. Yeah, he's still hanging in there. See, this is what I'm talking about. If we have 5 people sign up using the link down below, my friends, we get $1,300, and then we'll split it into 2. Okay, but anyways, now my son is still holding up at above $1,000. Pretty good, right? So let's see on this here. on his portfolio. He is up 0.78% today. Not bad, but he's doing great. On his stocks and ETF, VOO, which is S&P 500, sitting at $489. IJH, which is medium company, is doing good, $81 on that. Small companies, which is IJR, $25. Well, IXUS, which are the international companies, $263. Not bad. And then if you look at his bonds, he only has two. First of all, it's going to be the ISTB, which is the US short-term bonds, sitting at $53. And the US aggregates, which is AGG, sitting at $154. But yeah, he's doing good, doing pretty good. He's actually, I'm proud of him. Like I told you guys, the goal is that he will become better than me. Okay, by the time he's 20, I pray that my son, his bank account will be 5 times bigger than what mine was when I was 20. Okay, or even bigger than that. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. Don't be fooled. They have started to tell you Bitcoin is not what it is. Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. Seriously. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay. Don't forget to drop me a like. It takes you a second. Just click a like button. Okay. Drop me a nice comment. If you don't have anything nice to say, drop me an emoji. And yeah, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, my friends, please, please, don't go jumping bridges. Yeah. Bye-bye.